your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Leo in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Leo. A few things to keep in mind, Leo Nation, when listening to this reading. Keep in mind, Leo, that this reading is general. So this automatically means that there will be some things in this reading that may resonate with you, and then there'll guaranteed be some things that don't. I encourage you not to get distracted by the things that do not resonate, and instead listen for the things that do. Leo, even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, understand that not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone, so it may be necessary to give this reading a chance to play out. And sometimes the reading doesn't resonate initially because it hasn't had a chance to occur yet. So again, it may be necessary to give this reading a chance to play out. Some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. It's not your reading. So I encourage you to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. Above all else, Leo Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Leo, this reading is guaranteed going to touch on some topics that you might feel are sensitive. And if that's not your thing, you might be better off clicking off this video. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive right into the channeled messages. I have plenty. If you would like to bypass this part of the video and go straight into the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. Fuel or fueled. So maybe you might need some gas in your car. Or maybe you're kind of running out of fuel. Maybe you have low energy these days, Leo. The initials JT. Tidy cats. Annoying little brother. Whiny little girl. Balloon overhead. Maybe there's a balloon floating over your head. Maybe there is some type of, what am I trying to say? You're doing something in someone's memory. Maybe you're doing some type of balloon release. Dodge journey. Delayed money. Sore throat. Crown. Bell. Jester. Hot air balloon. FedEx. Road rage. Mobile, Alabama. Game over. The name Chris. Crows cawing. Shoes on telephone wires. Helicopters. Marilyn Monroe. Yamaha. Prime. Oil change. New York. Prime. Maybe you're getting something delivered from Amazon, or maybe you're getting Amazon Prime. Oil change. So did I say oil change and fuel? There's something going on with your car. With the maintenance, possibly. Leo Nation. Maybe you might have some type of dental issue. Oh, okay. You might have some type of dental issue, Leo. Or this is someone around you. What is going on? This kind of just fell on the desk. Rome. The Coliseum. I don't know why that reminds me of the Coliseum downtown. That's not downtown. Is the Coliseum still down? Maybe you're going to some type of event. Maybe you're going to, I don't know, a concert. USC. You're going to college or some type of university around you. I think the Coliseum, I don't know if the Coliseum still exists in LA. And it's not downtown, but it's near downtown. Anyway, that might be just something very specific for someone. I don't know, maybe you live in LA, like I said, or you're going to some type of stadium. That's what I meant to say. Betrayal. Greed, generosity. That's somebody taking advantage of you, Leo. You feel betrayed in some type of way. Holy Spirit, show me what's going on with the Leo Nation. Yeah, I think you wish somebody would apologize, Leo. Because it definitely feels like you're distancing yourself from someone. You cut off. You're detached from someone. Detaching yourself from someone. You're currently in a state of indecision, or perhaps someone is in a state of indecision about you. State. Maybe this is someone in another state. Maybe you feel like you're dealing with someone that does not want to deal with their feelings and emotions. Or maybe this is you. Maybe this week, a Leo nation. I was about to say Aries. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Something might cause you to have to deal with your feelings and emotions. See, you got betrayal, and then you got this snake. It seems like there might be a snake around you, Leo nation. Or perhaps this is you. Maybe you find it difficult to deal with your feelings or emotions, or this is the issue. Somebody just does not want to deal with their feelings or emotions. You have 2 cards here with someone's back turned, walking away. Complete and move on. You're moving on from someone. Maybe, yeah, after some type of betrayal. It's obvious here. Some of you are moving on from, maybe you're graduating. Yeah. Maybe you're moving on to the next chapter of your life in some type of way. It could be even so random. Maybe you're reading a book. Maybe you've completed that. But it just seems like there's some endings that are coming up in your life. You're ending some things and it's time to move on to the next. And it just seems like in some way you might feel attacked. Maybe you might be feeling attacked by one person. Maybe someone said something behind your back, Leo. Or maybe you feel ganged up on. Maybe you feel like there's many people. Maybe somebody's instigating something and now other people are in on some type of attack or shenanigans that are going on in your situation. It just seems like, yeah, you're hurt about something. Something that was said possibly in an argument or perhaps maybe a confrontation. It just seems like you might feel like, I don't know, you feel like a lot of people are coming for you or are against you in some type of way. I don't know, Leo. Let's see what's going on in your situation. Leo nation. What's going on in your energy? It seems like you're indecisive about something. Maybe you're indecisive about moving on from something. Yeah, again, back turned, walking away. This is the 3rd card here. Embracing the future. Yeah, it looks like there's a direction. Maybe you're undecided. You're having indecision about what direction to go in, right? You got 2 different possibilities and your spirit guides are encouraging, they're pointing something out to you, Leo nation. They're helping you to decide something that maybe you're a bit perplexed about. This sounds very similar to the Cancer reading. So some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian. But it is very clear that in some level of your life, some place in your life, you're feeling attacked. You feel disrespected. You're feeling hurt about something. Maybe you're not wanting to deal with your emotions, but something this week causes you to become very emotional. And it might be the fact that something is on your mind. You're heavily in thought about something that's going on in your life right now, Leo. Something that you're in a crossroads about. Oh, this is people saying negative things about you. That's what this feels like, Leo. Somebody may have said this is either one person or several people saying mean things about you, negative things about you. Yeah, it seems like there's some negativity going on in your environment. And it might be really time for you to shield your energy. This seems like I said, there's some negative energy that's going on around you. And then it seems like you may need to protect yourself in some type of way from some type of aggression. Excuse me, because it seems like there's some aggression coming your way, some spite, or the fear of other people might be causing them to come at you in some type of way. Or this is you, Leo, doing this to someone. This could be somebody is making some negative comments towards you. It just seems like there's something distracting you this week. This could be people interfering with what you have going on. Seems like there's some type of disruption that's causing you to lose focus. So whatever this is, it seems like there's something that you're thinking about. So I did say that that's what's going on for you. You're thinking about something. Emotions and feelings. This feels like this is the past. You might be rethinking or rehashing past events that may have come up in your life, Cancer. And these things are causing you to feel very emotional. It seems like there are some things in your life. There's a reason for this indecision. There's some things in your life that I feel like you're trying to resolve. I think you're trying to resolve more than one issue in your life. And it just seems like you're kind of stuck on one of them in particular. Maybe there's something that you feel like you can't resolve right now. But I think this is what your guides are trying to get you to concentrate on. What can you resolve right now, Leo Nation? What can you take immediate action on? Because it seems like there may have been some excuses that maybe you've been dealing with, and maybe your guides are saying, void the excuses and do it. This is like some interference that's going on around you. This might be the interference of other people, or it might be, yeah, this feels like that might be what this is, the interference of other people. You might have a decision to make, and maybe there's somebody else that thinks that they know better than you. And this might be that this is the week, Leo Nation, where you may need to go off by yourself to make a decision about something that's going on in your life, a chapter that maybe it's time to complete and move on from. This feels like this is a relationship. Some relationship in your life, whether it's romantic or platonic. But I think this is a romantic situation, Leo. Seems like maybe you don't have clarity. Oh, I think somebody wants to come and make peace with you. Okay, this is the issue. Freedom. There's a Scorpio in your situation. I think somebody wants freedom. I think didn't I say there's a third party situation here? The third party relationship. Oh, if this is a platonic situation, that's the interference. Someone else is in your ear about what's going on. Somebody has a family, or this is going, you have a toxic relationship with a family member. Definitely a third party. Yeah, you're having, okay, some of you, this is a romantic situation. Others of you, this has something to do with a disconnected relationship, a fractured relationship with a family member. Maybe you feel like somebody is just emotionally immature. You got a King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got some obstacles that are in your way that I feel like you're going to find a way to remove. I did say that maybe there's some type of issue that you're trying to resolve, and maybe you feel like you can't come up with this issue. See, there's somebody trying to dominate you, control you. And it seems like something happens with this person over and over again. Yeah, and I think right now is the time where you're reevaluating something in your life. It feels like it's a relationship. I think you did, yeah. Deciding. This is very similar to Cancer. There's something that you're deciding on. What are you deciding on, Leo? Because, like I said, you're heavily in thought about something. Purgatory. That's the crossing energy. You feel like something is hell on earth. There's an Aquarius or a Gemini involved. Okay, you're having some type of an obstacle with someone, a family member. Yeah, I feel like you are walking on eggshells with someone that's in your life right now. I think someone that you're dealing with is obviously difficult to deal with. And yeah, there's definitely some backstabbing. Or there's somebody that's trying to throw daggers at you in some type of way. Somebody's violent. There's a lot of knives in this reading. This might have something to do with weapons. Or this is somebody's words, right, that are really... You feel stabbed in the back in some type of way. This is a male figure in your life. There's a Pisces and there's an Aries. So this could be a Pisces-Aries cusp. You got this King of Wands, so that could definitely be an Aries. Oh yeah, that's who's hurting you. Seems like it's this fire sign here. Or you are the Leo and this is you feeling hurt. See, yeah, you definitely have a third party here. There's somebody that's... Unless this person is your enemy, you have an enemy lurking around for you. Your enemy is a Pisces for some of you. And if you are Leo with Pisces, then you're your own worst enemy. Yeah, I feel like you don't feel confident to make a decision. And it really does feel like the past is coming up to really, I want to say, pull at your heartstrings. It's making you feel very emotional. You got a new beginning on the other side of this. Something that creates something stable for you. Something that creates a new foundation for you. Are you cooking something, Leo? It seems like there's a new beginning, but it seems like you're having to wait for something. And there's an obstacle. Something is causing you to have to wait. Okay, because it looks like there's some family members that you get along with and some of them that you don't. It's the past that's keeping you and a family member from maybe seeing eye to eye. Okay, you definitely have a new beginning when it comes to your work situation. Your finances are definitely on the way up, Leo, or cross watcher. It just seems like on some level your dedication to something is being tested. Okay, yeah, there's definitely like somebody abusing their power. You're moving. And this feels like this is a sudden move, a quick move. Maybe this happened already. Or maybe for some of you, this is getting ready to happen. You're not sure what to do or where you're moving. And you're in the process of deciding what to do next. It seems like you're moving on from a relationship. I don't know. I see so many different scenarios and situations in your reading that I'm not even sure where to begin next. I'm not even like sure if all of this is connected, but let me try, because I do see somebody instigating in your situation. I do see somebody running their mouth. All right, it seems like this is somebody coming to you with some type of trash talk or assumption that they're making about something, and it seems like somebody has disconnected information. They don't have all the facts right. And just a random side note, there's a kid here that's having issues with math. Yeah, I think you're having to wait for something and you're feeling impatient about it. Somebody is coming to you with some disconnected information. So you have a legal situation too. It seems like there's somebody that's trying to oppress you, push you down in some type of way. And this feels like this has to do with a legal issue for some of you. And you might be worried that this legal issue that's looming over your head is going to be like something that defeats you. Wow. And it doesn't. This is interesting. That was Aries. Yeah. And here is Aries on the other side. In the Aries reading, there was a demon. Maybe you feel like somebody acts like a demon. Or maybe somebody is doing some type of work with deities. Oh, that's what I'm seeing here. Conchomancy, seashell divination, wisdom of shells. Cowrie shells. I did say divination, right? I did say deity. Cowrie shells. It reminds me of Elegua. I think you might work with deities. And I definitely feel like, yep, oceanic spells and rituals. There's some type of, I don't know, Leo, maybe you do some type of spells or rituals. You might be doing this on someone. Yeah, you come up as the magician. So I do feel like you're practicing some type of magic possibly. And it doesn't have to necessarily be for something bad, but for some of you, I do see that. Like someone is trying to create some type of an obstacle for you. Is the ops coming into your situation? Possibly trying to tear apart your family. That's what this feels like. And it may, like I said, have something to do with an Aries, because that's who continuously comes up in the reading. Anyway, there's a chapter that I feel like you're getting ready to complete. And it seems like your spirit guides are removing you from something, or trying to get you to see something. What are you trying to get them to see? Holy Spirit, what are you trying to get Leo to see about something? Maybe something that someone is doing behind your back. It seems like that's consistently what this is. Something is going on behind your back. Yeah, definitely. They want you to have the faith to let go of something. Everything indeed is out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Okay, so this might be a situation where you feel like things in your life are chaotic. You feel like things are out of your control, but your spirit guides say that God is in control about your situation. I can safely let go. And I think this is what your guides are trying to get you to see with whatever decision that you're making. You can safely let go and surrender, because this feels like this is the lesson. It seems like your spirit guides are definitely trying to navigate you through something that seems very confusing, and help liberate you from something that is holding you back on some level. It feels like it's time to expand. It's time to move forward. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's time for you to move forward in some type of area of your life where you've been kind of feeling stuck. Yeah, see, regret. I think someone did say something to you, or there was an act of betrayal in some type of relationship in your life where you feel stabbed in the back by a family member, by whomever. You might look at a family member as the ops because of the way that they behaved in a particular situation. And maybe they triggered some type of childhood issue within you, some type of childhood trauma. Yeah, the names Barbara and Grace could be significant to your situation. There may be 3 people involved, or 3 children involved. Here's a Capricorn. You got the devil once again. Reward, Ace of Pentacles. And I say there is a snake around you. You got it more than once. There may be more than one snake around you. And this might be what your guides are trying to get you to see. They're trying to get you to have wisdom about a decision that you're making. Yeah, where you're making a wise decision. They're going to help you to make a wise decision. But something is going to require for you to let go of your worries. Because it seems like your guides want you to relax your mind about something. Some type of deadline that maybe you feel like you're not in control of. Somebody has regrets about, yeah, this is a father figure possibly. Your father, your baby's father. This might be where your childhood issues stem from. Your connection with your father. Or some of you may have grown up without a father. But like I said, some of you, there's a male figure in your life that is just very dominating. Abusive of their power even. And it just seems like you've been up against some type of adversity, some type of opposition, some type of hardship that maybe you're going through. And it seems to be wearing you down. Somebody smokes weed, I feel like. This might have something to do with your living situation. Some of you, it seems like maybe you're not sure where you're moving yet. And you're making a decision about this. I think, yeah. So let's see what's going on next. Yeah, this might be your baby's dad. Your baby's father. Like I said, there's a father here that's causing some issues with their kids. I did say your emotions are going to be stirred up this week. Something brings you back. You're reliving some past memories here. And it just seems like you're getting lost in the past. For some of you, it feels like it's a relationship. There's a parent here that has some regret about maybe the way that they treated you in the past. Yep. Somebody is not emotionally available. Feelings and emotions, like I was saying in the beginning, somebody does not want to deal with their feelings and emotions. And it seems like it's affecting a kid here. Yeah. Someone is prohibiting somebody from getting close. And it seems like because somebody has up such a firm wall, somebody is leaving the other one behind. And maybe this is what you're coming to see about your situation, is that maybe it really is time to leave behind a situation here that is just burdening you. It's frustrating you in some type of way. And this is why you're completing a move on and liberating yourself from something that is unhappy, that is causing you to be unhappy. For some of you, the betrayal has something to do with you seeing someone that you were in a relationship with someone else. Or maybe this is you seeing a family member or a friend with someone that you don't really vibe with. You don't really F with that person. There's somebody that they do have regrets about the past. I think somebody wishes that they had treated you better. And I think that this might be a child that may feel unwanted on some level. This could have been your inner child that's dealing with this, battling with this. It seems like somebody's making a decision, possibly between two different people, and about what they really want to do and who they really want to be with. There's a relationship that maybe you're trying to fix, but maybe you feel like you're not trying to force it. I think there's somebody that you wish would maybe let their ego go. And there's another one that maybe wishes that somebody would get their stuff together. I think you're having some very negative thoughts this week, and I definitely feel like, Leo Nation, somebody's taking shots at you, some cheap shots. And I think that the issue is that maybe somebody doesn't want to take accountability for something. So you just completely shut down. You don't talk to this person any longer because of some type of betrayal. And because of a feeling that you had about something, about the fact that maybe somebody was not being completely honest about something. And this is obviously someone that you love. So yeah, it just feels like this week, Leo Nation, you are distancing yourself from something. You're moving on from maybe a family member. And maybe, yeah, because you've noticed some red flags about your situation. I think you might need some time to reevaluate what you want and where you currently are. And if this situation still involves this other person, it seems like there's a new beginning on the other side of this, but you're afraid of this new beginning. What I also see is maybe some financial situation. Somebody's a smoker. I did say somebody smokes weed, right? It seems like you've got some financial situations or maybe some financial decisions that you're dealing with right now. I think you don't know where you're moving to. And I think you're tired of dealing with empty promises. Your confidence has been shot in some type of way. It just seems like you've been trying to make some goals, and your goals have been kind of thrown off because of circumstances that have come up this week. Random side note, Leo Nation, maybe you ride a motorcycle, or maybe you're thinking about getting one. Yeah, it just seems like your money situation is off this week. You're not feeling as financially independent as you would like to be. I think this week, Leo Nation, what you might be looking for is for someone to help boost your confidence with a decision that you're making. Okay, what is it that we don't see about this situation, Holy Spirit? Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Ooh. I think someone would like for you to soften your heart about something within this situation. Yeah, it just seems like someone in your situation is heavily critical. You might feel like somebody is constantly coming forward what they might feel are your weaknesses, Leo Nation. Yep, let it go. It may have been something that somebody said. I did say before that this could be a family member. This could be several individuals that could be saying something to you. Something that is necessary for you to let go of. Because it seems like somebody obviously said something that really hurt you. You feel very betrayed. It's like it didn't just hurt you like on a superficial level. It hurt you deeply. It cut you very deeply. And it is triggering some past trauma. And it just seems like you might need a moment to detox from something. It's definitely a change to your living situation that's coming up that I feel that you're thinking about. And this transition, it feels like it's taking place within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I think you might be deciding something within the next 7 days about whether or not to let go in preparation for something that's getting ready to happen within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. See the other person's point of view. It just seems like someone is not willing to see things from your perspective. I think you might feel like somebody likes to dominate the conversation. They don't hear you out. Somebody that you're dealing with, Leo Nation, or somebody might see you this way, is that see somebody as insecure and somebody who is hiding who they genuinely are. Seems like you might be dealing with someone that's not really happy with themselves. So rather than address those issues, it seems like someone may act inconsiderate to other people because of their own insecurity. You might be dealing with somebody with a lot of anger, a lot of rage. It's because somebody doesn't know how to process their feelings. So it seems like someone is distancing themselves this week, Leo Nation, because this feels like this is someone really feels like it's time to have some healthy boundaries. And I think somebody is really hurt because of something, because they feel like they were not worthy of the type of treatment that may have gone on. In some situations, it feels like there's envy. I did say somebody might be some opposition here. Somebody might be blocking you because of envy. They don't feel good enough about themselves, so they're trying to block you in some type of way or hurt you in some way. So it just feels like this week, Leo Nation, there's a problem that maybe you've identified. And it just seems like something is causing you a lot of stress. And I think this week you might be brainstorming on some ideas. Or at least this is what your guides are wanting you to do. To alleviate some type of unneeded stress in your life by letting go and liberating yourself from something that is holding you back on some level. Like I said, something feels like it's hell on earth. And it genuinely is time to leave behind something that has just become super unhealthy. Maybe you've been praying for answers and guidance on something. And your guides are trying to lead you to make come to some type of solution about something. Or to plan out some actionable steps on something so that you can move forward. So I think your guides are saying today is the day to make the first step in deciding something for yourself that it's time to genuinely eliminate from your life. It really does seem like you're ruminating on something. And I think it's creating some repetitive, reactive thoughts. Maybe this is you with a lot of anger and rage, Leo. Or this is how you're reacting to something. Because you have so much on your mind and so much on your plate and so many things that you're dealing with. Maybe you become a bit unpredictable. Yeah, there's definitely an emotion or a memory that you're dwelling on. Okay, I think you might be in love with someone, Leo. There's somebody that you're thinking of. Yeah, this is definitely the week where your guys are encouraging you to like find a positive emotion to help motivate you to change something or to accept your situation. That's what it feels like it's hard for you to let go of some type of emotional pain that maybe a lover caused you. Somebody is doing magic on you. Did I say somebody is doing magic on you? There's some type of binding spell. Somebody's using puppets, doing puppet work. When I say opposition, I promise you, there's somebody that is trying to block you and create obstacles for you, create some type of hardship. It seems like there's an emotion that's just really nagging you. You're having a hard time dealing with a particular emotion. I guess, Leo, this is going to be an emotional week for you. Okay. So what is it? What emotion are you having some difficulty with processing and dealing with? What is this about, Leo? Is it trust? Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. See, yeah, there is something that you really want, and you feel like you have to wait. Your spirit guides know exactly how to handle a situation that you're going through currently, Leo Nation. You obviously don't feel like you know a direction to go in. Your guides are giving you guidance. They're showing you which direction to go in this week. They're showing you what decision to make and what wise decision to make. It seems like you're afraid, you're making decisions out of fear when your guides are telling you, Leo, it's time to reach in and tap into your inner power to make a decision and be completely sure of what you're doing, because it just feels like you're questioning every move that you're making, Leo. Whoa. Yeah. It's very clear that something in your life is meant to change. It also feels like, Leo Nation, you're going through some type of an awakening. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Expansiveness. All right. It seems like your guys are definitely, without a doubt, trying to get your attention about something, and you may have a guardian angel that is around you trying to awaken you to the truth as well about something that is going on in your energy currently, Leo Nation. Looks like you have some good luck coming in. Whoa, yeah. You've got to be dealing with a Cancerian, or you're a Leo Cancer. Leo with Cancer in your chart. Your dreams. It feels like this is where you're getting this guidance and this direction is through your dreams. This is where I feel like your guys are obviously tapping in to just show you which direction to go in. It seems like you might feel like something is not going to work out. It seems like something might actually surpass your expectations. Yeah, see, it seems like whatever situation this is, let's say if this is in terms of your career. Whoa, wait a minute. Let's back up. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. You are obviously dealing with an Aries. There's a pattern in a relationship that needs to change, because it seems like there's a pattern that continues to create a lot of hurt and pain for someone. Or this is like, yeah, this is a pattern with something needs to change. Somebody in your situation may need to change or modify their behavior. Oh, okay. That's what this is. There's a pattern in a relationship of betrayal. These are like romantic relationships that somebody is getting involved with, and they keep repeating the same pattern, creating a lot of pain for people. Or this is you. The difficulty there is you being able to let go of the pain associated with relationships. That might be the pattern where you feel like you keep getting involved with people that betray you or hurt you, and now you're just kind of really hurt about that, and that's where the difficulty lies with you getting over the past or what happened to you in the past. It seems like in some instances right now, as we speak, your guides are trying to get you to see something through your intuition about something that is going on inside of yourself. Your guides are saying through your intellect or your own intuition that this information is coming to you. Or like I did say, through your dreams. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what is needed. This is what I mean. Whatever is needed in a situation, and you feel like you don't have the answers or a clear direction on what to do or to how to play something out here, your guides are saying, listen to your intuition. It seems like I did say before, your intuition is what's giving you guidance. But sometimes if it's not in a romantic situation, it's in your relationship with your kids. There's some type of repeated pattern here where a child of yours might still be feeling hurt from issues that may have played out in their own childhood. And this is the week that I feel that your guides are trying to get you to see that it's time to let something go. Something has been creating some type of mental prison for you. And it just seems like it's genuinely time to let go. For others of you, I feel like it's your purpose that maybe you're feeling this level of indecision about. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. So maybe there's some type of fear that you're having along a path that you're traveling currently. And I think it may have something to do with career. Maybe your career has something to do with astrology. I think your purpose, Leo Nation, may have something to do with spirituality. Maybe you are a psychic medium. Contemplate death and beyond. I think maybe you are someone that is able to tap into the spiritual world. Be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, spirits. Something is calling you, it feels like, Leo Nation, into spirituality, if this is genuinely your message. You're a starseed, you're a light worker, and it feels like this is where your guides are really getting ready to bring you, or really leading you to. And it just seems like the next step has everything to do with courage about where you're going and where you're being led to next. Let's really look into this, Leo Nation. Let's see what is getting ready to happen. Work, career, crossroads. All right. So this is where I feel that you are at a crossroads. This is possibly where there's envy about a gift that you have, Leo or Crosswatcher. Yeah, it's where you're at a crossroads, having to do with your career. Because it just seems like some things have happened career-wise that you might feel are beyond your control. But it just seems like there are signs, obvious signs along the way that are kind of pulling at you, that are getting you to see that, yeah, there's a new path that you were meant to walk, and that you are meant to be an inspiration to other people. I can't help but to notice that there are some financial issues that are going on in the background of your situation. Maybe there's some financial mistakes that you feel like you made, because it seems like you're beating up on yourself about something. Every time you feel like you've made a mistake, Leo, yeah, this feels like this is a financial situation. A chapter in your life. You have a new chapter along the way here. Reality in any given moment to So what's next? So what's needed can come next. It's time to allow something. It feels like there's a blockage to the flow of something happening, and it seems like what's getting ready to happen boosts your sense of self-worth. What's going on here for Leo? Without any need to improve, in fact, you are love itself. What's going on with... Yeah, you're definitely moving to the next level when it comes to your spiritual gifts here. Yeah, upgrades, special privileges. I think this may have something to do with meditation as well. Improvements require persistence, meditation. This might be your guides. Is somebody pointing here? Upgrades and special privileges. Something here about meditation may be very beneficial for you, Leo Nation, because it just seems like your guides are getting ready to take you to the next level on your path, on your journey to something. Yeah. This has something to do with a talent of yours. Maybe you have a musical talent. Possibly. Yeah. But what's going to be required next of you is to trust the plan. Okay, Leo? Because it just seems like we talked about before, something about your situation is getting ready to change. Now, when it comes to your financial situation, it seems like there may have been a situation that may have come up in your life, Leo, where there could have been a financial hardship, right? There's some type of unexpected financial loss that may have happened. This is something that happened that you feel is absolutely beyond your control. And maybe there was some money that you were waiting on and maybe it didn't show up. Or maybe it showed up late. I don't know. Something that is getting ready to happen for you, or a decision that you're getting ready to make on your journey, right? On your path. Is going to require for you to have the courage to let go of something that no longer makes you happy. And this feels like, if we're talking about employment, this has something to do with a dead-end job. I think you're evaluating whether or not you should stay or go in your situation. It just seems like you're not happy with the money that you're making right now, or you feel like it's not enough to really make ends meet. Yeah, you got some type of a financial problem that I feel like you have stumbled upon. And I think that there's some type of plan that maybe you're putting together. I don't know, Leo. It looks like some of you might be thinking about going to counseling to help you release the past. And this seems like the decision that could be something you're making a decision about. It also seems like you're getting out of a job that you have an emotional attachment to, but it's no longer something that is right for you any longer. Exactly. It seems like there's some type of employment change coming up for you. And I think this has something to do with, like I said, your gifts. Something is getting ready to change. It's going to require for you to take a risk. Yeah. This next step is going to bring you some type of raise or promotion. I promise you. And if it's not in literal money, then this is spiritually. You have some type of raise or promotion that's coming up for you by taking a risk to get out of something here. You have had any type of financial setbacks. It seems like you come up with a strategy or some type of plan. This is something that your guides are trying to get you to see. This is where they're giving you some type of guidance, right? To help you get out of some type of financial bind or some type of financial debt that you're in. I think that you've been chosen here, Leo Nation, because you're a trailblazer. And I think that you might see things differently. You might have this out of the box thinking that might really separate you from other people. But it just seems like you have like an old belief system here with money, and it seems like it has something to do with like a poverty mentality. And it just seems like your guides are trying to get you to change your perspective about something here, to empower yourself, because it just seems like your thinking has been very limited and it hasn't been conducive to any type of change. And it just seems like this is where your guides are trying to bring you, but your spirit guides are saying you've got to allow this to take place. Like I said, something is blocking the flow, or it's your fears or a lack of decision making that's keeping you from going to the next level. You're no doubt getting answers from the afterlife. There is a guardian angel that is sending you spirit messages from the afterlife. I think you are an oracle. Yeah, you must do some type of divination. We started off the reading talking about that. Yes. Confirmation. You must be dealing with an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius in your chart or around you. Or this Aquarius is the messenger bringing you the confirmation that you're looking for. Yeah, I think you have some type of a spiritual gift. But I definitely feel like there's some energetic clearing that may need to take place in your situation. But obviously you have fear and attachment to something here. And it's genuinely time to let go and surrender. Did somebody pass? We talked about that. That's your guardian angel. You have a lot of bugs around you, Leo. I don't know. Do you have like a bug infestation? That's what I mean. There's your guardian angel. Contemplate death and beyond. I definitely feel like you exist between realms. I don't think, and it's going to sound so random, Leo, I don't think you just exist here on Earth. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Telepathy. That's what I mean. You are multi-dimensional. Maybe you don't feel like you're from this planet. And maybe this earthly existence feels like hell on earth to you for that reason. Unless this is you feeling particularly about something that's going on in your life right now. Comes right back out. This week, something is going to require you to stand firm on a decision. This week you are having conflict with someone, and it seems like somebody is dealing with some mental unrest about something that happened and something that was said. But let's make it very clear that if there's something that you're confused about, and it doesn't seem like it's an if, it feels like it's really, this is really something that you're dealing with this week. Your path will be illuminated. You're going to be able to see what you genuinely really need to see, as long as you stay open and you stay in tune. And it seems like something about your path, something about your journey is going to be revealed, and it's going to be very clear to you about what direction to go in. Letting go, cleansing, receiving. We talked about that energetic clearing. It has something to do with the past, childhood issues. You feel victimized in some type of way. Again, there's this pattern that you have in relationships in your life where you feel hurt, where you feel like you may have buried a lot of emotions this week. They feel like they come right to the surface, Leo Nation. Yeah, something causes you to go very deep with your emotions when maybe you've been avoiding these emotions. Maybe you've you gotta be dealing with a Gemini as well. Maybe you feel like you haven't allowed your emotions to flow, and this week it feels like it's time. Seems like you might get tearful and emotional out of nowhere, Leo. And you feel like I said, at those moments that you can't really hold back your tears because of these deep emotions that need an outlet. And I feel like these deep emotions have a lot to do with your childhood trauma that you're still hurting from. Okay, so we're talking about a health issue. And that's what I was trying to get to, Leo Nation. I did talk to you about a dental issue. It seems like you might need some x-rays. Is something going on with your wrist? What's going on with Leo, Holy Spirit? What don't we see for... I think this is mental health more than anything. Are you scared to go to the doctor, the dentist? Yeah, it seems like you're worried. You're angry. You're not getting enough rest. You're feeling exhausted. And it just seems like somebody around you is just excessively loud. And maybe that's what's keeping you from getting to sleep. You're stressed out about something. You might feel like you're coming down with a cold, Leo. Or that you're a little bit under the weather about something that's going on. Yeah, you might feel like you have a headache. Maybe you've been having some migraines lately, Leo Nation. I think your mental health stems from the fact that, like I said, you're not able to feel like you can keep your spending in check. It just seems like you're not able to stick to a budget. It seems like it might be beneficial for you to get outdoors, Leo. Did I say diabetes? Somebody diabetic, Leo? Somebody around you may have gotten into a car accident. Maybe that's why I'm seeing some type of like injury. Seems like it might be beneficial too for you to eat healthier. Did I talk about a dietary change? Because it just seems like there's not enough fiber in your diet. And so it just seems like it's causing some slow digestion. Maybe even some, and I don't think that you're really moving around a lot. So maybe this is like slow metabolism. Maybe you feel like you're gaining some weight here. Did I say somebody could be in the military? I think somebody may have passed away. Somebody may have passed in an accident. Maybe this is kind of what I'm seeing or sensing. And it seems like there's a lot of regret about the fact that maybe someone didn't really get a chance to say their goodbyes to someone. Someone may have fallen. Somebody has a smoking addiction as well. I think this is your guides encouraging you to break some type of habit. Yeah, it seems like either someone passed through violence, somebody passed through cancer. This pancreatic cancer. Lung cancer is what I'm sensing also. I'm also seeing an issue here with hypertension, high blood pressure. Somebody passed away of old age, or maybe somebody was named after. Maybe you're named after someone, Leo. I don't know what this is, Leo. This, again, this feels like this has a lot to do with what is going on with you mentally is the issue that's dragging you down with health this week. Yeah, I think your energy levels have been particularly down. And I think this is the week where your guides are encouraging you to re-energize, to re-up on your energy, to prepare what's next, because you definitely have a next step that's in front of you. And what's in front of you is a very positive change, Leo, if you allow this to take place. Holy Spirit, what does Leo need to let go of this week? Experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. Apply wisdom to a situation. So there's a situation along your path, Leo Nation, that's coming up this week. That's going to require for you to apply wisdom. It's going to require for you to surrender and trust the path that you're on. Okay, because with this death card is, again, something may need to end. It's going to require you to deal with unresolved issues from the past. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. So there is definitely someone from the afterlife that is making it abundantly clear to you, Leo Nation, that they are around you. They're sending you signs. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. And this feels like this is contingent upon you letting go of something that may need to come to an end. It's time for you to complete something and move on. And the next step that's coming up has something to do with an improvement of your finances. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Just precisely what was explained here, that there's something that you need to leave behind in order to make room for a new beginning that's around the corner. But it's going to be entirely up to you, because it's your spirit guides that are saying, Leo Nation, that it's up to you to allow these changes to occur. And to allow this new beginning, this divine abundance to come in by trusting, Leo Nation, where you're being led. With that, Leo Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, Leo, give this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you, Leo Nation, for deciding to join me today. Have a healthful, productive, and happy week, Leo Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.